In certain situations you might go through, you might encounter somebody that wants to try you, that wants to pick a fight with you. I mean, one on one, in person, not online. And you could be a positive person. You never want to let anybody know you are afraid of them. Because once you let somebody know you are afraid of them, you are scared of their presence, people will take advantage of you. People will keep bullying you. People will try to fight you. You want to stand up for yourself and never let anybody know you're afraid of them. You got to do it. And you could be the most positive person in the world. It doesn't matter. And what I mean by that, I mean if somebody comes to you and tries to threaten you or tries to, like I say, pick a fight with you, try to bully you, try to, cause chaos. You got to be like, you know what? You're messing with the wrong one. You messing with the wrong one, baby. You better not bring it this way. You better not bring it this way, because if you bring it this way, it's going to be problems for you. You see, like that. And you want to do this as your last resort. You always want to use your mind to see how you can make the situation improve. But sometimes you might get in situations where it just doesn't improve. You're dealing with somebody who has a very negative vibration and wants to start trouble with you and wants to instigate and cause you problems physically. It can even be mentally. You can run across somebody in on the street somewhere. You gotta stand up, man. If you don't do that, if you don't stand up for yourself, if you don't defend yourself, people will take advantage of that. That's just the world we're living in. People, like I said in my last video, that are just mentally unstable. Mentally unstable. Sometimes you might run across somebody that just doesn't have it all together. Like I said in that example with the chair, they might have a screw loose somewhere up in the mindset. It doesn't mean you're not being positive. It means you're being more wise to that scenario. You're standing up for yourself because nobody else will. Nobody's around you. It's just you and this person. Sometimes people just don't want to be positive. They just want to just cause trouble. They just want to start fights and pick fights, cause trouble. So what do you got to do then? You got to go to plan B. And what's plan B? Plan B is standing up for yourself. Saying, you know what, you're messing with the wrong person. I'm not afraid of you. I'm not scared of you. You don't intimidate me. And I made a video before about never live in fear. People will try to capitalize off of you being afraid. You see, if somebody break in your house, what are you going to do? What are you going to do? You going to shake his hand? Oh, no, that's not going to work. You're going to have to defend yourself. You're going to have to defend yourself no matter how positive a person you are. You got to defend yourself. And you hear this in the schools a lot. Kids getting bullied by other students. And the bully keeps doing it over and over and over because he feels he can get away with it, because he feels that the other person is not going to do anything or say anything about it, not going to stand up for his self or herself. You got that going on in the school system. And not only in the school system, you got that in the streets. You got bullies in the streets that want to test you and try you and start fights with you and instigate with you and cause problems and issues. Like I say, just mentally unstable. People with screws loose. They can't be contained. Almost like wild animals, man. You're dealing with a lot of people like that in the streets. Savages. When you're dealing with a beast on the streets, what are you going to do? And when I say stand up, I mean, don't cause problems with other people. I'm talking about if people want to bring problems to you in your front door. in your household, in your presence. You know what I'm saying? In your environment. If somebody's trying to bring problems to you, you're not even messing with them. You're not even bothering them. You're not even paying them any attention, but they feel they can do something to you, say something to you without you doing anything. That's how people are in society. They feel they can get away with a lot of things. You know, sometimes people run across the wrong one. You want to be that person. You want to be the person that says, you know what, you messing with the wrong one. You can't just take advantage of me. It's going to be severe consequences. When you're dealing with people that's mentally unstable, sometimes being positive doesn't work. It's all about being more wise out here on the streets. You know, using your wisdom, using your know-how, using your intelligence. You know, you got to stand up. Don't let anybody just step on you. You know, don't let anybody just step on you like an insect and just manhandle you. We're dealing with a lot of people with screws loose. They don't care if you're not messing with them. They want to mess with you. So when you're dealing with people that's sick-headed, you got to step it up a notch. And most of the time, people are like this because they haven't really ran across that particular one to check them and bring them back down to reality. They're not back down to reality because they keep doing this over and over, and nobody's really checking them and saying, you know what, don't do this. You know, don't bring it my way. Nobody's like checking these people, man. You know, nobody's like putting them in check about it. So what are they going to do if nobody's putting them in check about it? They're going to keep doing it. And they're going to be like comfortable in doing it. They do it so much. They try to pick fights and bully so much. They're comfortable in doing it. But you want to be that person that makes them uncomfortable because you're not allowing people to take advantage of you in certain situations. You want to make people like this feel uncomfortable, not comfortable. I'm not going to just let you approach me and you're going to just be comfortable in bullying me. No, I'm going to make you feel uncomfortable when you approach me with that nonsense. And what I'm also saying is you don't want to be ignorant like they are, but you want to stand up for yourself. Because if you don't, certain people will try to harm you, attack you, abuse you, and threaten you. When it gets to that point, you got to stand up. When you stand up, it's all out of wisdom. People will take advantage of your space. People will try to invade your space that you hold sacred. Your immediate space should be sacred that surrounds you. Somebody try to invade your space. I mean, come on, man. What are you doing? You invaded my space. I'm not messing with you, man. You know, like that. You got to stand up, man. And you're not even invading their space. That's how sick people are. You're not even messing with them. You're not even dealing with them. You're not even talking to them. You're not even bothering them. You're not even looking at them. You have no association with them. You don't even know them. But people will still try to invade your space. People will still try to test you and try to bully you.